Hello, welcome to today's lesson in further mathematics, and we'll be discussing on the topic combination. Today's topic will be based on combination. But before we proceed, I would like us to make a quick review of our previous lesson. Thank you and welcome back. Now, what is combination? Combination can be defined as the number of ways R object can be selected from N object irrespective of the arrangement. Now with this, there's a general formula for combination that says N combination R is equal to N factorial over N minus R factorial then R factorial. This is a general equation for combination. Now it's just talking about the number of ways you can arrange an object or N object from a given number of objects. So combination talks about selection, how you can select, while permutation talks about how you can always arrange numbers. So with this, I would like us to perform some calculations in combination, but the relationship between combination and permutation is that permutation over R factorial. So the value of your permutation all over R factorial gives you combination. Now if you want to apply this formula into looking for the value of 10 combination 4, you discover that our N here is 10 and R is 4. So let's put it here. We have 10 factorial over N minus R means 10 minus 4 factorial. Then R factorial, that is 4 factorial, which is equal to 10 factorial over 10 minus 4 is 6 factorial, then 4 factorial. And this is equal to 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 factorial over 6 factorial times 4 factorial. So that 6 factorial goes with 6 factorial. We now have 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 over 4 factorial, which is equal to 210. So the value for 10 combination 4 is 210. Now secondly, let's go into question number 2 on question 2 under combination. Okay, we now say in how many ways can 3 books be selected from 12 books? Now you're talking about selection. In how many ways can you select 3 books from a total of 12 books? So the answer becomes 12 combination 3. I told you that combination has to do with selection. So 12 combination 3 means 12 factorial over 12 minus 3 factorial, then 3 factorial. And this is the same thing as 12 factorial over 12 minus 3 is 9 factorial. Then we have 3 factorial. So we now have 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 factorial, that's downward. But we are stopping because of this 9 factorial. 9 factorial times 3 factorial. So that 9 factorial goes here. We now have 12 times 11 times 10 over 3 times 2 times 1. So this is 6 and here 2 times. So it's now 2 times 10 times 11. 2 times 10 is 20 times 11, which is equal to 220 ways. So if you want to select 3 books out of 12 books, the total number of ways you can achieve that is 220 ways. You can go ahead in arranging 12 books. Then number each of them as A, B, C. Let me say this is book 1. This is book 2. and this is book 3. Number them to book 12. Then start picking. Okay, I want to pick 3 from this. I want to pick 1, 3, and 7, 1, 4, and 9. What you get 220 ways. That is a 220 different selection that will come up. So let's go into solving more questions. Question number 3. Let's just be solving questions on combination. It will help us become acquainted with this. So we said a committee consisting of 3 men and 5 women, is selected from a group of 5 men and 10 women. Find how many ways this committee can be formed. In how many ways can this committee be formed? So with this, we want to select. They said a committee consisting of 3 men and 5 women is selected from a group of 5 men. So 3 men, they want to select 3 men from 5 men and 5 women from 10 women. So it's now 5 combination 3. That's, we want to select 3 men from 5 men times 10 combination 5. We want to select 5 women from 10 men. So, and 5 combination 3 is, okay, this is equal to 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial, then 3 factorial, times 10 factorial over 10 minus 5 factorial, then we have 5 factorial. And this is equals to 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 is 2 factorial, 3 factorial, times 10 factorial. 10 minus 5 is 5 factorial, then we have 5 factorial. First of all, this 5 factorial takes off this. So we now have 10 factorial and 5 factorial beneath it. So this is now 10 factorial all over 2 factorial, 3 factorial, and 5 factorial. So we now have 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial over 2 factorial times 3 factorial times 5 factorial. So this goes with this, and 3 factorial is 6, goes with this too. So we now do 10 times 8 times 9 times 7 divided by 2, which is equal to 2,520 ways. So with this, if this committee is to be formed, then 3 men can be selected from 5 men and 5 women can be selected from 10 women in 2,520 different ways. That you do 2,520 different possible selection. So I would like to say a very big thank you for being part of today's lesson. Always feel free to take the test that will be coming up in your screen. This will help you to be conversant with the topic that was just discussed. We'll be really delighted to get comments, questions from you in our comment section, and justice will be done to do that. Thank you. See you in our next class.